OFX, what's popping? So, how to consistently compound your trading account, okay? Whether it be big or small, $100 or $100,000, it doesn't matter. The same rules apply. So, first off is always risk to reward and risk management. And that's honestly all that there really is besides being able to day trade, right? So first thing is pips are irrelevant. They don't matter. Somebody can catch 100 pips and that could be making 2% of their account. Somebody could catch 10 pips and that could be 10% of their account. Pips don't matter. Somebody could have a 50 pip stop loss, 100 pip TP. Then somebody else could have a 2 pip stop loss and a 10 pip TP, make way more money, make way more percentage on their account, and compound their account way faster. So pips don't matter, right? If you ever see somebody boast about how many pips they're getting, question it, because real traders know that that does not matter at all. So first thing. Second thing, always have a minimum risk reward that you will use. Do never go below it. Consistently use it. If you can consistently go above it, do that. 3-to-1s are the minimum for me because you can be 30% accurate and still make money. You can lose 7 out of 10 trades and still be in profit. And it sounds kind of crazy when you put it out like that, but that's how it is. 3-to-1s are great. If you can go 4 or 5-to-1s, do it, but always have a minimum and never ever go below it. Next would be the risk per trade. I risk 3% per trade. That's what I'm comfortable losing. And right here it says based off skill. Didn't put the right off, but whatever. Based off skill and comfort. So if somebody brand new comes in, right, and they have $1,000 account and they're comfortable risking 10%, should they do it? Of course not. They'll blow the account, right? They'll blow the account. So don't do that. But then if there's somebody else who has been trading for 4 years and they're pretty good, they have a good track record, and they only risk 1%, but they're comfortable risking 3, 4, 5%, should they do it? Of course, because they can back it up. So it's what you're comfortable risking, also backed up by the skill set that you have. So if you suck ass after 10 years, don't risk 10%. You should still be 1% or less. But if you're really good after 10 years and you're comfortable and your skill set can back it up, then risk whatever you want to risk. The next thing would be a goal. So since I use 3-to-1s and I risk 3% per trade, the goal is 9%. It's not that hard to do. It's actually pretty easy. So that's that. The next thing is the risk rewards. So I didn't know anything about risk management or risk rewards till about a year into day trading. And that sucked because I could have made a lot more progress a lot faster if I knew. But that's what happens when you join an MLM and they don't teach you shit. So the first thing is 1-to-1s, okay? Or first of all, risk rewards is basically what it sounds like. It is your risk to reward. So if you're risking with a 1-to-1 risk to reward, if you're risking $1, you're going for $1. If you're risking 3%, you're going for 3%, okay? The problem with 1-to-1s is that they suck. And if I know there's a lot of people out there that use them, but essentially it's the equivalent of, let's say somebody just starts playing basketball. You're not going to tell these guys who just started that they have to be 60% accurate from the free throw or the 3-point or in layups. It does not make sense at all. It's damn near impossible. It doesn't make sense for somebody who just started doing something to be 60% accurate. With 1-to-1s, you have to be 60% accurate to be profitable, okay? You have to win 6 out of every 10 trades to make money, and that's just not likely, and that puts a ton of stress on you. Even if you're a veteran day trader, that puts a ton of stress on you to be successful and to win these trades. And if you lose one, you know you got to win 2 more just to be in profit. So these are completely X'd out, but it's good to know not to do them. Next one is 3-to-1s. 3-to-1s are fantastic. If you lose 7 trades in a row, and let's theoretically say that all of this is based off of 1% risk per trade. Okay, so if you lose 7 of these in a row, go risking 10 pips, going for 30, risking 5, going for 15, right? Whatever. Risk reward 3. If you lose 7 in a row, that's minus 7%. You win the next 3, that's 9%. You're up 2%. Okay. And that's fantastic. And imagine you go from 1-to-1, you just bump it up 2. That's it. 1-to-1 to a 3-to-1. So instead of having a 10 pip TP, 10 pip stop, you have a 30 pip TP, 10 pip stop, and you have a strategy based around this where it's consistently gonna happen for you in that strategy. 7%, then you win 3, 9%, 2% profit overall, and you're only 30% accurate. You bump that up 2 more, right? Now it's 10%, 10 pip risk, 50%, 50 pip gain, right? So risking 1% to go for 5. You lose 8 trades in a row, minus 8%. You win the next 2 trades, 10%, 2% profit. Okay, 20% accuracy. You bump that up. As the higher you go, the less accurate you have to be, right? 10 to 1's 10% accuracy. You lose 9, win 1, 10%. Okay, so this is huge. This is insanely huge. If you from the very beginning have this just mapped out, you are way more likely to be successful. If you take a screenshot of this, okay, and you see that, okay, I'm going to have a minimum risk reward. I'm not going to focus on catching a crazy amount of pips because it doesn't matter. Okay, and then I'm going to figure out if you've been trading for the very first year, I recommend for everybody to do 1% risk or under 0.5%, 1%, whatever. But if you're past that and you're good and you're comfortable risking more, do it. You know, it's just there's so many emotions and so many things you have to go through as a beginner to be able to have the skill set to risk more than 1%. That I say 1% for beginners, but just minimum risk reward. Don't focus on pips. Find a risk that you're comfortable using, that your skill set can back up, and then find any of these that your strategy allows you to consistently get. You are set. You're set from the very beginning, and this is just given to you. It's not like it's hard to figure out. It's just now you got to go out there and figure out strategy. You can just use exactly this right here, and that's it. And now this is the next part. So this is a trading journal. This is everything right here is already automatically laid out. So if I put in $700, it'll automatically put in 9% per week, 3% per risk, and everything. So it'll automatically do that. But let's say we go back. Let's say somebody starts out their account at 500. Actually, let's be more realistic, man, because a lot of people don't have a lot of money to do this stuff. So let's say $100. Okay, you 3% risk, 9% gain. Okay, just like I do. You start off making $9. The first week, make $9, and this is in a perfect world where you get 9% every single week. Obviously, this is not completely accurate because that's not going to happen. But 3% risk, 9% gain off a $100 account, $9. Okay, and then after 3 months, you're making $25 a week. Then 30 weeks in, you're making $119, and then all by the end, you're making about $800 a week. Okay, start off making 9, now you're making almost 800. Okay, so that's 8,800. So let's say you don't get there. Let's just say you make $8,000. Okay, you get your account up to $8,000. Now that was the first year. Second year, you start off $700 in a week, then 1,000, then 2,000, then 5, then 60. Okay, and this is in an absolute perfect world where you don't lose every week and you hit 9%, right? Obviously it's going to fluctuate, but this shows the power of having a consistent plan, and if you can consistently compound your account, because this shows what's possible. You don't believe that you can take your account from $100 to 8,000 in a year unless you write it out and you calculate it and you see that it's actually possible. But if you do this and you have a very consistent risk reward, consistent strategy, consistent risk reward, it is possible and it can happen. And if you go online, you can find day traders who do this type of stuff. It's insane. But that's really it. That's really all there is to it. It's risk reward, risk management, and then if you can get your hands on one of these, or you can just go on Google Sheets and create it yourself. And just create an entire trading journal. Create this. This isn't the most important part, I would say, besides actually tracking down the trades or the trades that you take, so you can go back and look at it. But this is very important. But that's it, man. OFX out.